This
right?
conference will now be recorded.
JEST test mechanism. Let me show you. Okay. Now, what is a JEST? How to go ahead and create an environment for JEST? I have created a complete document for you. Now, whatever you see on my screen, this is the JEST test. You can see that pass, pass. There are two pass tests I have created, which I'll be showing you today, right? I created a complete PPT for you, right? How to do step by step, because as it's a new technology, right? So it'll be helping you. This has already been shared. I have put in the drive with the proper code, right? Now let's understand what is a JEST and how. JEST is an open source node framework that helps in testing any web parts, not only Salesforce Lightning Web Component, any type of web components or web parts can be tested using JEST. In LWC, JEST concept has been implemented, right, as a beta or as a testing at this moment. Now, what are the things that we need for JEST? Let's start looking on it. The first thing for a JEST is that you have to go ahead and download JEST. From where? From node.js.org. From this location, you have to go ahead and you have to download the node. There are two things you have to download: node.js and npm. Already npm is included in node, so you need not to worry about it. Just download an installed node. Now, what does that mean? Let's do practically side by side. Okay, file. Let me close the folder. Close folder. Close folder. Here it is. Okay, I'm closing the folder. So the first thing, go to this link, download the software. First step one, go to this node.org, right, and download this. Recommended is this. Don't go by the latest. There's a bug, right? I have seen that it's certain cases it's not working. So don't go by the 14.6 version. Go by 12.183 recommended. Click on it. It will download the software, right? Click on it. It is downloading 18.8 MB software. It's an MSI file. Double click to install, right? Once it opens up, click, right, double click, click on install. This will install Node. It's an open source. See, open source JavaScript Foundation. It's an open source. It can be used open source JavaScript runtime, right? Node.js. First install. First step is that install node.js. Next, one minute. I'll keep it here on the other side. Link. Next, step 2. Open your Visual Studio project. After installation is done, right? After you double click this installation, whatever we have downloaded, when you click on it, it will say that preparing to install, right? Click next, and install node.js, install it. Everyone clear? Click next, install it. So your node is installed. I'm saying cancel because it's in my system, it's already installed. Second step, open your Visual Studio project. So I go ahead, I say that 96, open the project, right? Open the project. Next, click on terminal, click on new terminal.
Rupam, it's 98.
Right, I'm a 98. Okay, sorry. File, right, close folder. Once again, right, file, right, why open folder? 96. That's okay. Anywhere we can create it. It's just I need a project folder. Open the project folder, right? What it's opening every time? Okay. Close folder. Why it's opening every time the same folder? Close. What is this? Your is 98 project. Right, there we go. I'm in your project folder, not in the old batch, but in the new batch project folder. Let me close all these. By the way, any one of you are able to do the LMS homework that I gave yesterday? Anybody tried? Or you don't have that program?
Yes, sir,
I'm
I
done.
got.
It's working?
I think you made answer.
Oh, that's good. Perfect. That's good. That's good. Okay, that's good. Now, second step. After installing, the first step was to install, download and install. Second step is that open your project, go to new terminal. Your terminal will start blinking here. Wait, here it is. It's blinking in your project folder. See LWC, this is your project, right? I'm closing everything. Terminal. In the terminal, type, right? Type npm, npn, right? init. Initialize first the npm. Type this command. Press enter. npn it, right? What happened? The npn is not a recognized the same name, command, function. Okay, not a problem. If it's not, then npn install. Press enter. If it doesn't work, don't worry. Install it then first, right? So now it's installing. So npn install command. So let's wait. That's the second step. System is now going ahead and installing, right? Your node.js in your JEST project. It is trying to install. So let's wait. Let it install everything. I mean, installing twice, thrice will create a problem, guys. You know that, right? Even in Visual Studio Code, also starting when I was doing it was not working. Already in my system installed, I'm reinstalling again, installing again, right? This installation and reinstallation creates a problem. Just install once, don't try to disturb the installation again unless until you format the operating system. Now for you guys, right, because I have to show this step, I have to uninstall everything and then I have to reinstall, right? Let's hope that this has not caused any problem and it all goes smooth. So let's wait. Just remember the infrastructure steps, because this you might have to do, in future, not now. Even if you get a job, you'll not have any LWC testing because this is not full-fledged rollout. But yes, in the future, if LWC is full-fledged rolled out testing using JEST, then in that case, you have to perform these activities or these tasks. So I'm waiting for system to install it, right? It'll take a while, right? The installation, there's a one more installation now, the JEST installation. The two installation will happen because there are two files, node file and npm file. We are now implementing npm. These are nothing but what is an npm? It's a terminal file, the file which will help you to test without any right, without any ID or runtime environment directly on a terminal window, you can go ahead and you can perform a test. So that's what we are installing. These are the open source technology available from JS, Node, Java. So let's wait. See that it's installing so many things in your project folder. You can see LWC 98, all under node module, node. Other than waiting, there is no other option, right? So let's wait. I'll stop the recording. Unnecessary, the space size is increasing.
This conference will now be recorded.
You're back to your prompt. You're right. So you're back to your prompt. Now let us go ahead and see whether at np, right, npm init works or not. Initialization, right? Because I already installed it. So right, there we go. It works. So install it. Actually, right, after double clicking and installing, right, Node.js, right, this should npm it should immediately work because that's install. The same installation I did it with this, what, npm install. Now, right, so package name, let it be default package name. Keep on observing. Sorry, what is the package name? Don't change the package name. Press enter. Version, yes, perfect. Entry point, index.js, yes. All the details it's showing you. Whatever the installation is done, initialization, right? So just wait. Git repository, there is no, we are not connecting to any keywords, no. Author, no. License, system is showing this. Is everything looks okay? Now, this screen you remember, this you have to do it. If you don't do initialization, this entry will not come in. You see this entry, right? Let me go to the PPT, right? Here, this in the second step, in the with step, in the step 6, see, npm run link npm this test unit. These are now it's showing up in the screen, right? These are now been showing up in the screen. You can see that test unit, same thing. Whatever I have in the PPT, it's been shown. Is it all okay? You should be able to see like this. Say yes, all okay. Perfect. You're back to the prompt. Yours, right? After installation, you can initialize it. If the initialization is not happening, then install it, right? Once again, I'm calling it out. First step, download, install. After installation, go to npm init command because you have already installed it. Suppose this is failing the way it failed in my system. Fine, no problem. Then immediately execute npm install command. It will execute. After installation, once again run this npm initialization. You have to initialize it. Once the initialization is done, the next command is that we have to install JEST. This is the JEST command, right? I have to go ahead and type npm install JEST -- save -dev. This is what we have to run it. So now let me go ahead. Let me go to my terminal window. I am copying and pasting the command here. You can see that. And I press enter. Now system is installing the next JEST. Right? So let's wait. These are the installation we have to do, right? okay, fine. I can use this command or I can use another command also. There are two, either this or this. Both will install JEST. To install JEST, you can use this install @JEST. Both commands are same. You can install any one of them, right? So system is performing, or you can run both the commands. So let's wait. Again, it will take little time. So I have to wait. There is no other option.
This
Installing it.
conference will now be recorded.
Right. I'm going to the reference library. Right. Lightning Web Component Reference Library. You will not have all these steps will not be defined there. So that's the reason I've prepared the documentation. Testing a Lightning Web Component. I'm in this concept now. It says install JEST. Prerequisite. Now this is the command that we have to run next, actually. The same command that we are running. That's it. It just says install and it says run JEST. It doesn't give you how the installation is done and how it is done. No, it's all or not. Right. So that's exactly incomplete documentation. Documentation is not complete. So that's the reason I prepared this documentation for you. Right. It's still installing. Right. Let's wait. Okay. Looks like that the installation was done. Right. To be on the safer side, you can go ahead and I can once again go ahead and run one more installation command. Safer side. Install Salesforce JEST. It's the same command again. I'm just checking, right? Because I see there's a lot of warning. Not a problem. Warning doesn't make a difference, right? Warning should be fine. So it's the same command, whether you run the other command or this command, both are same, right? Because I see there's a lot of warning coming on, right? These many warnings are there. So I'm just once again running the command again, right? To see if I get the same warning command, it's well and fine. If not, we'll proceed, right? It's doing the same thing, guys. It's going and installing the JEST node, right? So let's wait. All
This
your command
conference will
execution
now
steps
be
are done.
recorded.
Next step, make sure that you go to the package.json and check whether these entries are done or not. Where this entry, I was showing you the screenshot earlier. Whenever you initialize it, it gives you this. Initialization will give you the details. So now what? Check in the entry in package.json, where it is. Go down, scroll down for package. Here it is, right? Where is that? Package.json, right? Scroll down, here it is, package.json. Open it. 1 minute, let me put the terminal. Yep, these entries are there. If these entries are not there, put these entries. If these entries are not there, put the entry. Put the entry. Now, if you see my screenshot, one entry is missing here. JEST preset. JEST preset. You can see that preset. This entry is missing, guys. One more entry here. JEST preset is missing. Right? JEST preset is missing. Right? Here. Do I see JEST preset? No. Do I see JEST preset? No. Make an entry. Make an entry. Anywhere after this comma, make an entry. Then put a comma. Put a comma. Enter the JEST. If you don't have this entry, also enter it. Control S. Now the entry is completed. All these I have given you in a file. Don't worry about it. Right? All this code, from where should I copy this, Rupam? I have given you that file in the last. Here it is. Steps and codes. In this file, double click on it. Right? The same file from where I'm copying at this moment and I'm showing you. So after all the installation is done, your your package.json should look like this. Here one entry and here the JEST entry. You can make the entry anywhere. Done. Next, go ahead and create a file. Your file should look like this. Underscore underscore test underscore underscore. You have to create a file. Create it inside LWC folder, whichever folder you want to test. So now, where is my folder? Here is my LWC folder. Can you see? Folder. Right click the folder, click on new folder. Right? New folder. What is the folder name? Underscore underscore test S underscore underscore. You have to create a folder. Create this folder. Create this folder. Test underscore underscore. Right? You have created this folder. Right? The folder has to be created. Once the folder is created, next, go back to force ignore and make sure that this entry exists. Whatever the folder that you have just created, that entry exists. Where you have to go down to force ignore. Once this is created, go down to force ignore. Right here it is. Force ignore. So that automatically this entry will come. It has to be there, guys. This entry has to be there. If this entry is not there, make entry. Copy and paste or make this entry. It's there in my program code file. Perfect. Now our environment is ready. Till here, the environment is ready. Right? Now we have the environment ready. Next, right? Environment is ready. Till here, everyone got it? So the time you see this one, environment is ready. Now go ahead and write an LWC. Go ahead and write an LWC, whichever you want to test, right? Whichever you want to test, write an LWC. Till here, infrastructure or environment is to make it to ready. Whenever you see this, all these things, it's ready now, all ready. Now we are ready for testing. Environment is ready. So now go ahead, right? Go up. You can see that here there is a folder. Test, let it be there, no issues, close everything. Now let's go ahead and create a lightning web component. I'm creating it, right? I'm going ahead and I'm creating a lightning web component. Control Shift P, Control Shift P, create a lightning web component. What is the name of the component? The name of the component I will say is hello. Control C P, create a lightning web component. Hello. Press enter. Press enter. It is creating a component called as hello. I'm taking it from the documentation only, right? Same thing you will find in the documentation. I'm literally taking the things from the right Salesforce authorized lightning documentation only. So there we go. Hello. I created a component called hello. Right? Hello got created. Right? Now, right, what happened? Right. By the way, you will get this. Just say allow. Allow. You will get a pop-up. As soon as you start creating a new component, it will get a pop-up. Right? Whether this new component has to be accessed for the test or not. So yes. Right? Now go to the HTML. What I'm going to do, simple component I'm creating. I will create lightning card. Lightning card. Lightning card. Title. Title equals to hello. HELO. Hello. Icon, if you want to give an icon name, ICON icon name. give anything. Icon name. Icon name is what? See, custom, anything, or standard.account. Standard account, right? Inside this, what I'm saying is that let's go ahead and I will say, right, hello, HEL, hello. Hello to whom? To one variable. Some message, greetings. Some message, greeting. That's it. One component I created. I have to test this component, whether this component is perfectly fine or not. Hello, one message, any message. Hello, message. Where is the message? This greeting I will write in the JS. Now I go to the JS. As usual, I'm doing nothing. I'm just creating a simple component to show you. Here I declare a variable greetings. Let me go ahead. Let me say greetings. Greetings equals to, what is that? I will say, right, world. I'm setting the value world. So whenever I run this component, what I should be getting? Hello world. Whenever this component gets deployed and you open it through an application, I should be see hello and the greetings. What is the greetings? Greeting contains world. I should be able to see hello world, right? Perfect. I've created a simple component to display one message, one simple message. This component we have to test now. This component, same thing I've given you here also, guys, with a program I gave you, but with little bit of more, right? Same with some divisions, inserting a divisions. Hello, greeting world, same thing, right? Create a LWC to test, right? I've given you the same step, whatever I did doing now, same thing I'm giving you. Now we have to write a test script. Where we have to write a test script? You cannot write a test script here. You have to right click on the test folder, right click, insert a new file. Insert a new file. Whenever you're inserting a new file, you're creating it. Remember that the name of the file should be test.js. Test.js. Whatever the name you're giving, right click here, new file, not folder. The file name should be test.js. Test.js. For the training purposes, I'm just copying whatever. You can give any name. Right click, new file, inside the test. See, component name, any name you can give. I'm giving the same name only. Test.js. Press enter. One file is created. One JavaScript file is created. This is the place where you have to write a test case or test file. You have to write a Java testing here, right? You have to write a Java testing. First of all, right, import two libraries. Import the hello, which you want to test. First step, import, right? First step, import create element, right? Import create element, import hello. What happened? Why it's giving red? Any problem? .js only, no? Component name .js. Any name is fine. What's the problem? Right? Maybe after we complete everything, it might. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's see. So import hello, hello from here in this. What happened? Is the installation was not completely done? Import hello. Then the component name, LWC component name you have to create. If you have created LWC underscore some date, then you have to, here you have to put C slash the whole component. My component is this. My component is this. Right? Now, there is one command which you have to, Okay, let me first copy the whole command itself. I'm just doing a copy paste work, nothing else. Right, there we go. It goes away. Right, now to test a simple hello message, you see that's so much long code you have to write. Describe, it has to be in a describe tag, the component, right? Describe component for each, right? There could be any other subcomponent inside. You have to go ahead and you have to, what do you have to do, right? You have to reset the DOM. For every file, the DOM has to be reset, right? To reset the DOM, this command is must. In testing, every testing, this command is must. Just put this command, guys. Change the name here. That's it. See hello. If you are taking this one, LWC underscore custom fields as underscore something, right? Rename, Control C. You have to put it here, and here. Remember this very well. These are the two places where you have to put. First thing, we have another. These commands are compulsory command. Document dot remove child, any type of child as there, remove the first child. It will step right inside a component. You're calling another component. System will not check the second component inside. It will check the first component. For example, inside this component, I can call another component. So that's what we are doing. We are removing it, right? My component is so this command, let it be there. You have to make sure that a single component is tested at a time. It is to reset the DOM one. Now here is the test script that you have to write. Test, run test, debug test. This has to be there, right? This has to have this command called as run test, debug test. Now I'm writing the logic here. This is the place where the logic is writing, right? What is the logic, right? Display greeting. Display greeting. If you see our hello, what we are doing? Hello greetings, right? Now we are going to the JS file, right? Display greeting. What is that, right? Where display greeting. I'm just giving a name. The test name of the test. The name of the test is display greeting. What is that will do? This will load an element. This will load an element. Here is your LWC component name. The element will be loaded, right? Element of the comp is loaded, right? And then, right, is hello, right? Keep on watching. I have what? I have hello greeting, right? A little bit of confusion, but it should be clear, right? Load the component, right? Load the component, load, right? The label is the label. The label has, this label has what? And child element. That is nothing but what is that element? That label has a greeting. That greeting we are dividing into this constant, right? That we are capturing in a variable called as anything. Here they have given div element dot, right, shadow root dot query locator div, right? Okay, I have to put a division. Now it will give error because in my code I have not put any division. So you are testing everything. This is where inside what? Inside a division, right? This is what I should be. If you see my program, this should be answer inside the division, right? Division. I'll put a div there. Div, right? Division. And I'll put this hello greeting inside the division. Control X, Control V, inside the division, right? Division. In this division, if you want to apply any type of style sheets or you want to call a default class, there are certain classes which are default. We are calling a default class. SLDS, small, around, medium, right? We are calling a default class. One small box. Division, applying a class. From where I got this class? These are from Lightning Design System, LDS. If you go and type in Google LDS, you will be able to see that there is one predefined class available called as SLDS underscore M, dash M dash around underscore medium. That means it will create a box and it will have a medium spacing. The message will be in the middle of the box. That's what it's doing, right? The same thing is here, right? Whatever the division is there, right? In that, I should be able to see this message, hello world. This line is very important. Finally, if you see our output, hello, greetings, what should be here actually? This whole inside the division, I'm testing the whole content inside the division. Inside this division, I'm testing the whole content. What is the final output? Hello world, hello comma world. Same thing I'm doing here. Expect div text content in the division, the text contents to be hello world. Exactly the same step. Hello. If it's yes, it'll pass. Whatever you're expecting, you have to put here. Expectation, expecting outcome. Outcome. If you remember, in Apex, we used to use system assert equal. System assert equals to I'm expecting 90. If you remember that, whenever we used to insert a book, right, automatically I have to give a 10% discount. That means if I insert a book of 100 rupees, I should get 90 there. There, the final step was what? Assert equal 90 comma b dot book b dot price underscore c. I want to see what is the price. Same thing here, right? The variable this world is a part of JavaScript, and now I'm going ahead and I'm saying that finally this is the total output I should be able to see in this division. Perfectly fine, right? Control S, my command is done, right? You can give any name. So this will test the hello, and if this output is same, it will say pass. If this output is different, if I say hello my world, then I'll get a fail result, because you're expecting hello my world, but result I got is what? Hello world, right? Hello world. Able to understand what I'm saying? Yes or no, guys? Everyone, right? Now the test will fail because there is an exclamation I gave, but in my hello.js, right, do I have any exclamation anywhere? Right? No. So that means test will fail. So I'll put exclamation also. I'm just showing you that can I include a special character or not. So finally I should be able to see hello world with an exclamation symbol. Same thing I'm writing in my test case. I'm expecting this, right? So control S. Now let us run the test. We created a hello component. We have written a test script. Review this test script, guys. This line is compulsory, right? Then thereafter use the same thing. Don't make any changes, just in the expect. Whichever location if you have divided a division, that on that box I want to test. That box should contain hello world, yes or no. Is it containing or not? Right? Div.text.content, right? So yes. Now we will run the test. How to run the test? Simple. Go to the terminal, click on new terminal window. Wait, my terminal window is coming up. Here it is. Terminal. Type npm run test unit. Type npm run test unit. Just type this command. npm run test unit. Whatever the test file is there inside that test folder, it will run everything. If you create multiple here, one more right click and one more file you're creating it, right, new file, and you're giving test.all will run. Whatever is there inside this will run. Whatever is inside this, it will run. Press enter. Now system is running the test. Let's wait. If the JEST and everything is installed fine, we will get, right, see that? Woof, 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 we got some error. invalid API version found, right? That means my installation was not. Yep.
We have to save.
Sorry,
Hello.html we have to save.
didn't we save it?
HTML, no.
Oh, we didn't save. Okay, fine.
And here, line number 2, standard spelling also wrong.
Standard STAND. Oh, right. STANDARD. Okay, fine. Right. Okay, let's go ahead. Right. Press. Right. My installation is failed. It's not that. So that invalid source version found, expected 47, found 48. Whoa. 47, 48. There's a versioning difference, right? So my test actually didn't run. If my test would have run, I would have got the screen. Pass, right? One test should pass. It should show the same thing. It is testing, running the test, right? It will show you running the component name, whichever file it's picking up, run. And immediately system will change to pass. If it's pass, or it will come in red in fail, one fail, if you are expecting a different output. This is how it will run. Now looks like that my installation and didn't run properly. That is the reason there is a version compatibility now, right? So I have to uninstall everything. I have to uninstall the node.js. I have to redo the step again, right? These are project specific. Project specifics. That means the folder specific, right? Same thing, right? Let me do it. Go ahead, close the folder. I have to repeat this same exercise again installing everything. Let me go to the right project 96. Let me go to the 96. There also, this is another environment, older environment. There also I created it. Same thing, test. You can see that there's the same file that I created. It's the same one, right? I'm in the command, right? I will say press enter. Let's see whether this environment got disturbed or not, right? See, you will get it. It's running, right? You'll be able to see run here. Wait. Once it's able to run, looks like that there is a problem now. This uninstalling, installing will create a problem. So determine that is, oh, no, it's running. You can see that run, right? Component name, whatever is there in that __ test folder, it will run. System will run like this. Now it's running. It's executing that file now. Whatever we are expecting, it is going, and it is also creating it is also publishing, right? The hello component, LWC component, and then it is capturing the output, hello world, and with an exclamation. And then again, it will come back here. It will put in the script. Yes, are we expecting this? It takes time. See, one simple thing is taking so much time. Why? Because system is emulating, right, this hello component deployment. It is actually virtually it's deploying somewhere, which you are not able to see. After deploying, it is creating an app, it's deploying, right? It's creating an app, it's deploying. Oh, there we go. See? Then after deployment is done, this component will be visible, hello. In the hello, it will say hello world, and there is an hello world, and there is an exclamation. That it's comparing. You see that? Display message, greeting was passed. This is how the test has to be done. Even though I didn't deploy this component, if I deploy the component, I'll be able to see a square box. In the box, hello world will come. Same thing system is emulating, and it's comparing with this file. Exactly this file I'm saying, hello world exclamation, right? Install it in your real time. You will not create a multiple environment the way I'm creating, right? One for 96 batch, one for 98 batch, one other next batch also I'll have an error. I know that, right? So follow the procedure that I gave you, right? You should be able to find, right? Because there were some warning messages were there. That was the reason that it's not. You will, even if you get a warning message, don't worry, right? Go ahead, and this is the latest testing suite that is available in LWC, Lightning Web Component, using JEST node. Using a JEST node, you test, right? Just for understanding, take it the structure and just go through the test file once, whatever we are writing it, right? Remember the last line, this is the line from where we have to run, and you have to, right, use run test, run jest. These are the functions that you have to use, run test and run jest. See, if you click on it, it also will run. See, run test. If I click, see what is happening. Right. See, system is running the test, right? But in a different mode now. Same thing, I'm running in a different mode. If you click this, see, run, same result, right? Same result we'll get. One, you can run with a terminal window by using npm run test, or you can click on run test, right? You can just type that in the JS file. If you just type this, right? If you just go ahead and type test, run test and debug, automatically system will go ahead and it will display, right? So where is that command gone? It's came and it gone. Here it is. This, right? Whenever you write, automatically this will come. This button will come automatically, right? This button will come automatically. If you this, you need not to type the command also. It's the same thing. You can click on it. As soon as you write this whole structure, automatically for this, right, system will give you a run command automatically. This button is coming automatically. We are not typing it. See, same thing. Run, and this debug test, run test. This button will come automatically. Clear? Yes. Little confusion, I know, but you have to watch the video. Go ahead. I have already put this file in your drive, right? I have already put a message to admin to share this file also with you so that you can see, right? Try to perform one more test on another LWC component. You can create a length and breadth and expect a result as 21. Make sure that your result is 21, right? It is just that whatever you're expecting, right? I want a form with this output, then what I'm expecting, right? At this moment, you cannot write JS for everything, right? We cannot write test script for a class where there is no output, or for LWC where there is no output. We cannot write it, right? It can be just can be written only for where there is output available. If you are just making an input, one component, input, right? And if you are not entering any data and you want to test that LWC component, currently this is not possible. Currently, only where there is an input of data and there is output, if there is anything that will come as output can be captured, can only be tested through JEST. This file already I have pasted here, right? In this file, the last one, if you go, it will be containing the program. Here it is. If you double click on it, it will open up, right, a notepad like this, and it will give you a complete program how to do this, right? Whenever I will have more testing classes, your videos will be uploaded, right, as we will do, because this is the second time I'm showing JEST. So next time onwards, almost what we will do is that we will, or LWC component that we'll write, which will have an output, we will start testing those one or two. Those videos going forward I'll share Even if it's the next batch we do it, we'll be showing it, right? This is not full-fledged live at this moment. Remember this very well. In real time, this is not yet used. This is just in a beta version, right? That's it from my end. Tomorrow, we will not have a class. We will have a class on Friday, the last class, where I'll talk about Scratch org. I will talk about interview questions. I will talk about roles and responsibility. So tomorrow, we are not meeting. We are again meeting on Friday. Friday, same time, same link, and that will be the last class. So that's it, guys. Thank you. Have a nice and wonderful day, guys. Bye-bye.